It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, White Sheep Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Will and Mary Ann Majors, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome back to Paris High School, where we are set to watch the boys play tonight in their opening game of this regional semifinal. I'm Jeff Chambers alongside BJ Pheasant. We got the Paris Tigers with a record of 17-14 taking on the Cumberland Pirates, or Toledo, however you wish. They have a record of 22-10 coming into this, coming off a win at Newton on Monday night to advance to this. Tigers earned a bye with their fourth seed in the regional bracket. Lawrenceville took care of business in the earlier game tonight, winning by 50 points over Oblong Palestine Hudsonville. BJ, it's a brand new season. Forget about the 17-14, forget about 22-10. Cumberland's 1-0, Tigers are 0-0. Next loss, and it's on to baseball, track, whatever the boys do in the spring.
That's win or go home at this point. And, if you'd told me we'd have a first-round bye in the regionals before the season started, I'd have been pretty happy with that. And I think a lot of the folks already seen some success this year. The boys have, 17-14 coming in. Anything over 500, I think is kind of gravy at this point. Compared to last season's team, we've had a lot of success. So why stop now?
That's funny you mentioned that. It's the first winning season for the boys since 2013. That's when they went on to the super sectional run, or went on their sectional run into the super sectional, that group. So yeah, it's been a long dry spell. Coach Brinkley is in his fifth year. He's got a mark of 59-76. But yeah, this is definitely something that this guy didn't realize was going to happen, or didn't think might happen. But thankful that it did, and it's so fun, when both teams do well. Of course, the Lady Tigers lost last night to Teotopoulos in the sectional semifinal game, so their season comes to an end. But, yeah, to have both teams performing at the level that they are, and of all other things, you get a chance to host here.
At senior night, that's always a rough night for the boys. They're here at home. It's our last game, but it's kind of nice knowing we got one more.
Absolutely. Both teams have gone back into the locker room after warming up. Now Tigers are back on the floor waiting for Cumberland to come back out. About a minute and a half before the tip. We'll run down the starting lineups for you and have opening action. We'll be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Welcome back to Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Both teams are huddled up and we're set to meet the starting lineups for both teams. First off for the Cumberland Pirates. Starting at a guard, a junior. He stands 5'9", wears number 1, Cade McMeekin. A 6' sophomore, number 2, Cameron Rodel. 5'11" sophomore, number 3, Chase Stewart. A senior, number 23, Kelby Bierman. He stands 6'2", and a 6'1" junior, wearing number 25, Caleb Bierman. Just one senior in the starting lineup for Coach Justin Rodel. For the Tigers, starting at a forward position, be a 6'2" junior, number 2, Carter Krippus. 5'10" senior point guard, number 3, Jackson Rigdon. A 5'10" forward, number 12, Jacob Staley. 6' junior, number 15, Carrick Vitale. And our center, a 6'3" junior, number 30, Carter Eastham.
Nice to see Jacob back out there. He was down with the flu last Friday.
Yeah, you know, you talk about that, and, you know, the Illini went through it too. Same thing over the weekend. You know, they were shorthanded due to the flu. Tigers have been pretty lucky to avoid that and appear to be at full strength for Coach Brinkley. We mentioned his 5th season, first winning season for the Tigers.
You know, on paper, Jeff, these teams match up pretty close. I really don't know anything about Cumberland. Kind of excited to see how this one turns out.
Cumberland's usually pretty long, pretty athletic. Just one senior on the floor for them. It's funny, that's kind of becoming a norm now. You don't see teams with a lot of seniors.
Everybody on the bench in their warm-ups. And they're not planning on coming in anytime soon for Cumberland.
They're not. Tigers control the tip. Rigdon's got it, top of the key. Man-to-man pressure from the Pirates. Vitale into Eastham. Now baseline for Vitale, turnover. Here comes Cameron Rodel. He'll go coast to coast. His shot rolls underneath the rim and then over for the first points of the game. Rigdon right side to Vitale. Now Eastham. Pirates looking to double team. Nice find that time. Krippus cutting to the hoop. Lays it in for a pair. Krippus not known for scoring, but it's in there. He can do that, and he can definitely rebound. They're going to have him tonight.
Now, when he does stuff like that, though, changes the complexion of the offense.
Absolutely. You see that first ball go in, and you get some confidence. That's a walk. So turnover apiece for each club. Rigdon dribbles right side, hands it to Staley. Up top to Krippus, back to Staley. Now Vitale goes work baseline, nowhere to go, another turnover. Goes to coast with it was Kelby Bierman. He lays it off the glass for 2. Rigdon up ahead to Vitale, Euro step. Fancy finish for Carrick. Finishes on the left side with the scoop. We're knotted up at 4. Just a minute and a half in. Chase Stewart. Now Cade McMeekin, around the horn it goes. Cameron Rodel, nice find down the block, blocked by Eastham. He chases it down into the student section. He gets some love from his classmates. That's one thing Carter's really picked up here in the last 2 to 3 weeks, his blocking ability, the ability to block shots.
They're going to get Carrick there.
Yeah, a little forearm shiver. So the Pirates will inbound underneath their own basket. Rodel doing the honors, finally gets it in, right into the student section. And they are right on top of the court.
Yes, they are. All ages down there. They got some young recruits.
Giving them the business. Rippus inbounds, full court pressure, now they fall out of it. Rigdon doing that dribbling thing. Easton with a tough catch. Now Vitale, nowhere to go. Tie up. It'll go to Cumberland.
We got 4 points, and we've got nearly as many turnovers right now.
Cumberland looking to break the tie. 5:50 left, opening quarter. Kelby Bierman, guarded by Krippus. Stolen away by Rigdon. He's got a full head of steam. Just that hesitation in the air. The two-step stop and the go to the front of the rim. Did the trick right there, and Cumberland's ready to make a substitution already. Rigdon knocks that ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Cumberland. Zach Harmon will check in, all 6'7" of him.
Big boy, replacing Bierman, Kelby Bierman.
Caleb Bierman will inbound, going to the front of the rim. Rodel, nowhere to go. Well, good job by Carrick, not picking up the foul, force him into a tough shot. And Rigdon comes away. Hesitation. Now his step back three. No good. Pulled down by the big guy. Zach Harmon off the bench with a rebound.
Well, that three sure looked good down there.
It did. Rodel to Harmon. He holds at the free throw line. He's going to shoot it from the elbow. And we're fine with that.
Yep.
Here comes Rigdon up ahead to Vitale. Crossover into the paint, nowhere to go. Out to Eastham. His shot from 18. Short. Chases it down. I wasn't sure if he's going to call a jump ball or not, but Harmon stood there with both hands straight up. But he's going to be called for the foul, I believe. Nope. The reach.
Well, the official on the far side was calling a foul. I almost thought the guy under the basket was going to call a jump ball.
I think you're right there. Eastham at the line, shooting two. Cameron Rodel picking that foul up. Short break for Kelby Bierman. He's right back in. Or excuse me, for Caleb Bierman. He'll take Kelby's spot. Yeah, I got in a little bit earlier last night. The boys were still practicing on setting things up, and they were talking about the big guy and leaving him alone if he had an open look at two. Now I can kind of see why. Forced shot, but you get him right there, and he's going to finish. Zach Harmon with the bucket on the offensive glass. We're tied at 6. 4:15 left, opening quarter. Rigdon, nice bounce, and nice find that time. Bounce pass to Carter Easton for the easy bucket. Rodel dribbles right side, now to Harmon. Stolen away by Rigdon. Read that one perfectly. He goes up against the big fella. Ball almost got stuck. Rigdon comes away. Oh. Those don't usually end well when you get hit in the back of the legs like that, and Jackson's slow to get up. I believe they're going to call a foul on that.
I think so.
Yeah, they are. Caleb Bierman will come back in. Rigdon looks to be no worse for the wear. Boy, yeah, you see somebody come down on the back of the legs, whether it be football, any sport like that.
That's scary.
Yeah. He's still moving kind of gingerly. We'll keep track of that throughout the night. He's near midcourt. Off a screen from Krippus, loses the handle right to Krippus. And another quick foul.
Bierman's going to pick up a second.
So Isaac Venata will come in, taking his spot. Boy, Coach Rodel can't be happy about those 2 fouls on Caleb. Both of them took place 30-plus feet away from the basket.
And not really affecting the play.
Easton drives right side, blocked. Picked up by Krippus, and he cleans up the mess. Carter Krippus with 4, Tigers with 10. They lead it by 4. Rodel right side to Harmon. Now Caleb Bierman. Nowhere to go. Here comes Rodel, driving baseline. Poked that way by Rigdon. It'll stay with Cumberland. Excuse me. .301 left. Tigers lead at 10-6. Big guy going to work. Hard off the glass. Easton with a rebound. Or Easton. Krippus with a rebound.
One of them.
There's a Carter in there somewhere.
That gets me all the time.
Rigdon crossover from the elbow, short. Pulled down by the Pirates. Rodel guarded by Vitale. Fake to 3. Now guarded by Easton. Too much body from Carter.
Yeah, Carter just didn't have the speed to keep up with him there.
Yeah, him and Vitale got switched on that screen, which is exactly how you set a screen. Get that mismatch, and yeah, Carter just couldn't beat him to the baseline that time. Rodel to inbound. Poked away by Krippus. It'll stay with Cumberland. Cumberland having a really hard time getting the ball in on that baseline.
That they are.
That's at least 3 passes have been deflected down there.
Keep deflecting them. Eventually we'll get one.
That's right. Venata's got it. Now Rodel. He'll fire just inside 3-point line. Krippus battles, and Rigdon comes away with it. Up ahead to Vitale. Top to Easton. 2:05 left, first quarter. Rigdon gets it to Staley. He drives right side. Through the contact and the finish. Jacob Staley with an and one opportunity. Tigers lead it by a half dozen. Minute 55 left. Chase Stewart will come back in.
I take it as a good sign when you're up 6 and Rigdon hasn't scored.
That is a very good sign. Free throw short, but Easton comes away with it. Kicks it back out to Rigdon. Just like that, Rigdon's in the scoring column.
All right.
Cumberland's going to take a timeout. Tigers have built their lead to 8, 14-6. It's a full one. We'll take one as well and be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Minute 47 left in the first quarter. Tigers, the biggest lead of the game at 14-6. All 5 starters in the scoring column for the Tigers. The last one to get there was our leading scorer, Jackson Rigdon, who's stealing, or excuse me, offensive rebound from Carter Eastham, kept that alive, and Rigdon with the floater forced a timeout for the Pirates.
I think that's Jackson's favorite shot.
It is.
Just pull up at the free throw line.
Yeah, tough to defend, too. Rodel, Rigdon with a steal. Adding to his school record amount, lays it off the glass for 2. Double-digit lead for the Tigers, 90 seconds left first quarter. Rodel guarded by Vitale. He likes to use that off arm to create a little bit of space. We'll see if that gets called later in the game. Around the curl, Cade McMeekin. And a Euro step, and Eastham's going to pick up a second one, and I don't know how.
I'm not really sure what he did there.
We'll have to check the replay on that one, because that. It's going to force Maddox Hutchings into the game. The minute 13 left, first quarter.
That's the 3rd team foul.
Banana's first free throw is no good. Hutchings will come in. Boy, one foul against Carter was legit. That second one, I'm still questioning. Second free throw coming from Venata is good.
It's hard to guard anybody under the basket without touching them. I mean, these guys are too big.
That's right. Rigdon thought about a 3. Keeps his dribble alive. Looking for a cutter. Now Hutchings. He'll drive. Pull up from 10. No good. Vitale kept it alive. Rigdon thought about a 3. Nowhere to go. Hutchings gets it back. Nice find. Cutting to the basket was Vitale. He's fouled. Something I haven't seen us do in quite a while. The guys without the basketball cut to the front of the rim. Resulted in a Carter Krippus layup earlier.
Normally, you got to assume they're driving to the rim, they're going to shoot, you're getting in rebounding position. But if Jackson's driving to the rim, you better cut because that ball may come out of there at any moment.
Yeah, he's an assist-first guard, which is exactly what you want, but he can also score you 25 a night. Just a quintessential point guard. First free throw's no good. 16-7, 46 seconds left first quarter. Vitale's second one is good. Leads back up to 10. Rodel to Stewart. Cumberland's already used 8 players in this game. Tigers just 6. They wouldn't have done that if Easton hadn't picked up a second. Harmon goes to work now. Nobody to guard him. Krippus giving up about 6 or 8 inches and a steal. Rigdon poked it away. Vitale. And a finish by Staley. One-handed finish that time by Jacob Staley. Tigers with the biggest lead of the game. We're down to 6 seconds. That's tipped by, I thought Rigdon hit it, then it was off the hands of McMeekin, and then off the face of Coach Brinkley.
Yeah. He tried to appeal there.
He did.
Saying, hey, my face is out of bounds, it doesn't count.
I think he'd throw the red challenge flag if he had one. 5.6 left. Cumberland's got to work in a hurry. There's a walk. Nothing called. They're not going to get a shot off. At the end of one quarter play, Tigers lead it by a dozen, 19-7. We'll be back with second quarter action here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
First quarter belonged to the Tigers. They put 19 points on the board. They lead at 19-7. Held the leading scorer for Cumberland, Cameron Rodel. He's got just 2 points in this. He's averaging 11 points a game.
The Tigers really settled the offense down after the first couple of minutes. They had 3 turnovers in their first 5 possessions. Really looked pretty good since then.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny how that works, right? You take care of the basketball and it'll take care of you.
Good things happen.
Rigdon, corner to Staley. Staley, Vitale, Hutchings. Rigdon, and a nice find. Krippus couldn't finish. And Rodel comes away with it. Down the corner to Stewart. Back up top to McMeekin. Nearly stolen away by Rigdon. Nearly stolen away again. And that's going to be a jump ball scrum.
All right.
And it'll be Cumberland basketball.
That defense there, they're just pestering.
Seems like we're getting a fingertip on every pass and even every dribble. Driving to the rim that time is Cameron Rodel. That's a tough finish for the guard. He'll have a chance for an and one. Now Vitale's got 2 fouls. See how Coach Brinkley handles it. No good. Vitale with the board. Now 2-3 zone from Cumberland. First time they've shown that tonight. Vitale top. Rigdon will fire about 6 feet beyond 3-point line. No good. Tipped out all the way to McMeekin. Radel's got a head of steam. Off the glass. No good. A pair of Tigers had their hands on it. Rigdon comes away. Whoa. Pass off the back of Staley. Wasn't expecting that. Tigers were lucky to keep it.
Yeah, we were. Dodged a bullet there. That's what you call a no-look pass there, right?
Yeah, no-look catch.
A no-look catch.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, Staley would have been out if we're playing dodgeball, but Tigers get a reprieve. Vitale in the corner. Tigers looking to solve this 2-3 zone. Kind of seem lost right now. Rigdon, good drive, hard off the glass. Krippus with another offensive rebound, but he took an extra step. Can't blame him. All his momentum was going away from the basket.
Like you said, good effort, just in an awkward position there.
Radel brings it across. If you're watching from Cumberland, I'm sorry, I've been mispronouncing his name all night. There's a long 3 from McMeekin. First 3 of the night for Cumberland.
It's McMeekin's first points of the night as well. He's got 3.
Now they go back to man-to-man. Hutchings, left side. Now they drop back into 2-3. Kind of a gadget defense. Vitale will spin, laid off the glass and in. Coach Brinkley wants a timeout now. Full timeout. He's not happy about something. We'll get it ironed out. Tigers lead it by 9, 21-12, 5:44 left first half.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
5:44 left in the second quarter. Tigers take a timeout after a made basket. They lead it by 9, 21-12. Hutchings, Staley, Vitale, Krippus, Rigdon on the floor for your Tigers. Radel across the timeline, guarded by Vitale with 2. We'll see how they attack him. And steal
like that
by Rigdon.
Oh,
Nowhere to go with it. Lost the handle on the way up. That would have been a tough finish. Bierman sees a clear path, takes it, couldn't finish. Hutchings with the board. Rigdon, foul's going to be on the floor.
Meekin picks up his second.
We talked about during the break how long it would be before either Eastham came in or Vitale went out. Carter's back in. He and Carrick both have 2 fouls. Rigdon to trigger. Bounce pass into Eastham. He goes to work against the big guy. Kick out to Vitale. His shot rolls around and out. Harmon with the rebound. Well, that looked good for a long time.
Yes, it did. Had a good idea. It was nice and straight. We had a good vantage point on that one.
Sure did. Radel right side to Bierman. Now Harmon goes to work. Eastham blocks his shot. Carter did tip it out of bounds, but I think Harmon knocked it away from Eastham. Risky move from Carter, playing with 2 fouls.
He doesn't know how to play it safe.
I'm fine with that.
Yep, he's got 1 speed.
As long as we keep this lead 7-9 to 12-point range, I feel pretty comfy. Radel trying to use a screen from Harmon. Little 2-man action there. Tough shot that time from Radel. 18-foot jumper over Eastham. It's 21-14.
Hey, if Carter had been another inch or 2 taller, he might have got a finger on that one.
Staley dribbles middle, left side to Vitale. He gets to the block. Shots wild, no good. Eastham with an offensive board. Couldn't finish. And there it is. That'll be 3 on Carter. Oh, we got lucky there. Carrick Vitale. Either way, it's 3rd foul. So Carrick will head to the bench for the rest of the first half. It was a good open field tackle by Vitale.
It was, yeah.
Radel brings it across. 4 minutes left, first half.
He's a 2-sport athlete.
Now Venata keeps his pivot foot down, throws a wild one up. Here comes Rigdon. Full head of steam. Bounce pass to Hutchings. Kick out to Rigdon. His 3 from the corner. It's good. Jackson Rigdon. Second 3 of the night for the Tigers. They lead it by 10 once again, 24-14. Venata stolen away by Rigdon. Shot off the glass. Grippy just about threw that down with 2, but
yes,
tipped
he
it
did.
in, and he's got 6. And at least that many rebounds. A timeout once again from Cumberland. 3:16 left in the first half. We'll be back here on the Para Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Here we go. 3:16 left, first half. Tigers had their lead cut to 7. Now it's back up to 12 again, 26-14. Off a nice two-handed offensive rebound putback from Carter Krippus. Coach Radel held nothing back during that timeout, laying into his squad. It's Cumberland's first.
What do you want to bet Krippus goes home and replays that play a couple times?
I would.
I would. I mean, that's my own personal little highlight reel.
I'm going to go and watch it myself. Harmon's got it, top of the key, tried the backdoor cut, stolen away by Staley. It's like the Tigers knew what was coming out of that timeout.
Yeah, they've been jumping all the passing lanes. They've got 9 turnovers.
They sure have. Rigdon backs away. It's like a 2-3 zone again. He gets to the elbow, lays it off to Eastham. Corner Rigdon, dumps it down to Eastham. He goes work, spin move into the middle. No, couldn't get it go with the left hand. Venata up head to Radel. He'll fire a 3. That's no good. But Venata with a rebound. Radel going to work, lowers that shoulder. Nothing called. Venata. You can tell what they're doing. They're trying to get that third foul on Carter. They jumped into his chest twice on that possession. The lead's at 10, 26-16, 2 minutes left. Rigdon, corner to Staley. Kick back out to Rigdon. His 3 is good. Jackson Rigdon. Little two-man game that time between him and Staley.
I like how they're creating that shot, though.
Yeah, it's a play I haven't seen before. Like it. Harmon's got it at the elbow. Now Radel. His shot from 15. No good. Krippus with another board. Rigdon from the volleyball line, feeling it. No good. Pulled down by Harmon. Harmon averages 9 boards a game off the bench. Radel keeps his dribble alive. Pair of Tigers into the air. 3-point shot from Chase Stewart. The sophomore's first shot attempt of the game is good.
They're 2 for 3 from 3-pointers. They've been choosy, but they've been hitting them.
Rigdon will hold. Clock's at a minute. Tigers up by 10. Well, we maintained that 7-point lead and actually grew it to 10 with Vitale on the bench. Hutchings nearly has it stolen away, keeps it alive. Krippus to Staley, back to Krippus. 30 seconds on the play, or on the game clock. Better get used to play clock. That's going to be coming next year.
That it is.
Krippus hands it off to Rigdon. Hutchings will fire a 3 from the elbow. It's good. Maddox Hutchings. His first shot of the night is good. 13-point lead, 10 seconds on the clock. Radel brings it across. Tigers have fouls to give. No reason to give them a wide open 3 here. Caleb Bierman. Clock's at 2. I'm not sure they're aware. For the second quarter, Cumberland's not going to get a shot off at the buzzer. Your Tigers lead it by 13, 32-19. We'll be back with first half stats and third quarter action here on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Will and Mary Ann Majors, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Welcome back to the White Sheet Metal Halftime Show, where your Tigers hold a 32-19 lead over the Cumberland Pirates. About 4.5 minutes left in halftime. Run down some other scores from around the state. In 2A, Teotopolis defeated Flora at the Fairfield Regional, and there's a ton of top 10 teams in that regional, and it is a juggernaut down there. But Teotopolis come out on top over Flora, 55-33. Elsewhere around the area, St. Joe defeated at Moreau Forsyth, 60-52. Lawrenceville, of course, took care of business against Hudsonville, Palestine, OPH, and Oblong in there as well, 79-31 earlier right here. Bismarck Henning with one loss on the year. That's the Tigers' first game of the season up there at the Schlerman Hilltopper Classic. They didn't lose their first game until about 2 weeks ago. So they got one loss.
Ooh.
They defeated Watseka 67-36. Marshall trails Fairfield. Mules lead at 14-10, heading to the second quarter. And that's about it for around the area thus far. We'll give you more scores as we get them. I'm going to turn it over to my partner BJ for some first half stats.
All right, we'll start with the Cumberland Pirates here. Leading them in scoring is Cameron Rodel. He has 6 points, followed by the Biermans. They both have 2 apiece. Harmon has 2. McMeekin has 3 points, as does Chase Stewart, and Isaac Venata has 1. The Pirates are shooting 37% from 2-point land, 2 of 3 for 66% behind the arc, and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. They have committed 9 turnovers that I have here in the first half. And no real foul trouble. McMeekin has 2, and Kelby Bierman has 2 as well. For the Tigers, a quiet start for Jackson Rigdon as they didn't have any points for a long time and suddenly went on a run. He finishes the first half with 12. Behind him, though, Carter Krippus has 6. Carrick Vitale has 5. Jacob Staley has 4. Maddox Hutchings 3. And Carter Easton with a quiet night so far with 2 points. The Tigers are 11 of 23, 47% shooting from the field. I'll take near 50% anytime you want to give me that one.
A lot of that is shot selection too, right? They're getting a lot of good looks and not forcing anything there.
And if we could have some fast break layups back, they'd be 60% tonight from the floor.
For sure.
Let's see. 3-pointers are 3 of 7 there, 42%. The one downside shooting tonight, the free throw line, only 1 of 5 so far for 20%. They've only committed 4 turnovers, 3 of those in the first 5 possessions. Carrick Vitale on offense, he had a couple quick turnarounds, trying to make a quick pass. They both turned into turnovers in the first couple possessions. Then he keeps the ball, drives in, gets that little layup, and really kind of settled down after that. The whole offense kind of got rid of their jitters and had to get those first points on the board, and things got better. I've loved the output that we've seen tonight from Staley a couple times. Krippus has been a force. He's only got 6 points, but the way he's been playing, you would swear he had more than that.
At least that many rebounds, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to do all this with Carter Easton, your second leading scorer, scoring just 2. Of course, he sat most of the first with foul trouble, but yeah, it's saying a lot. And then with Rigdon taking basically the first half of the first quarter off, and then all of a sudden ended up with a dozen. Recipe, and things are looking good for the Tigers right now. They just got to maintain, and you know Cumberland's going to have a run in them. They're going to get this lead cut back down. It's 13 now. Tiger basketball, or excuse me, yeah, it should be Tiger basketball to start things off here in the third quarter.
Now, this is a Tiger team that you can't guarantee 30 points from one player any night. Now, we need 3-4 players in double digits at least every night. We're on the right path so far.
Yeah, we're well on the way with that. As you know, Easton will get untracked here eventually. Of course, he's going up against 6'7" Zach Harmon. And also playing with 2 fouls. So he was a bit tentative on defense, but starting lineup's back out there for the Tigers. Vitale's got 3. Nobody else in foul trouble yet. 16 minutes left in one of these teams' season. Vitale back to Rigdon. That was just oh no. And a foul 80 feet away from the basket. Carter just couldn't get out of the way.
Hate to see that.
One legit foul on Carter tonight and 2 flukes. He'll stay out. Picked up that foul just 10 seconds in. McMeekin. Tiger defense pushed Cumberland way out beyond the arc. Radel will fire a long 3 and knock it down to leads at 10. Rigdon get a play call from Coach Brinkley. Krippus attacks. Pass out to Vitale. Rigdon will reset near midcourt. 2-3, but it's like a 2-3 matchup. A nice find that time from Rigdon. Good catch by Eastham. Don't pick that fourth up. Back comes Radel. He's going to fire another one. Nope. Nearly loses his footing, gets it back. Bierman attacks. His shot's blocked. Here comes Rigdon. Keeps his dribble alive over a pair of Pirates and jump ball. It'll go to Cumberland. See how Coach Brinkley handles the foul situation with Eastham. I could have probably at certain points he's going to be looking to get him out for a minute or two here or there just to buy some time.
I would think so. If he hadn't sat down so much in the second quarter, I think he'd probably already be down.
Radel. Bounce pass. Eastham with another block. Banana's been blocked twice, and each time he's given Eastham a forearm shiver in the back on the way through. Radel kicks it out to Caleb Bierman. He's in the lane for a while. Radel took a step.
It'll be the first turnover of the second half. Tigers with 2 already.
Dad's telling him not to take up that open look at 3 for a drive if possible, and he was wide open. Staley back to Rigdon. Tigers a long way from the basket as they run their offense. Now Vitale in the corner. Too much body. Foul Cumberland.
Venata's first. First on the team.
First called foul on Venata.
That is true.
Rigdon bounce pass into Eastham. He goes to work against Bierman. Finds a cutting Staley off his leg. Last touch by Cumberland. Cripples will have the honors of inbounding. Tough time getting it in. All the way up top to Staley. Tracks it down in the backcourt.
Not the ideal inbound play, but we'll take it.
Vitale pull up from 12. Cripples with another board. Vitale, crossover dribble, loses it out of bounds. Treble. And technical. Magic word must have come out there. Vitale's going to pick up his 4th personal foul. That'll be 2 free throws for the Pirates. They got all the points in this quarter. Chase Stewart will hit the line here.
We're struggling to score like this. Extra attempts and possessions is not what we need to be giving away.
Horseman rattles out. He'll be behind the. Supposed to be behind half court. Didn't matter. He missed them both anyway.
Just too close. Both teams struggling from the free throw line.
That is a fact.
Combined 20% on the game.
Bad news is Vitale has his 4th. Good news is they missed both free throws. 5:24 left, 3rd quarter. Hutchings in now for Vitale, guarding Radel. Eastham has to kind of watch him go by that time, but he pulls the rebound down. I think that kind of answered the question on how long Eastham's going to stay out there now with Vitale on the bench with 4. He's going to stay out there as long as he can. Radel's trapped. Gets it to Bierman. Around the horn it goes to Stewart. Long 3 from Stewart is no good. Good box out that time from Rigdon. Hutchings the beneficiary of that. 4.5 left. Hutchings top of the key. Corner to Krippus. He'll fire from 15 and knock it down. He's up to 8. Tigers lead back to 12, 34-22. Bierman back to Radel. Around the moving screen. Just beyond the free throw line, no good. Rigdon with a rebound between a pair of Pirates. Bierman just got posterized that time. The crossover from Rigdon and an easy layup and another timeout for Cumberland. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So after not scoring for the first 3.5 minutes of the quarter, Tigers all of a sudden had 4 points on their last 2 trips.
I got to go home tonight and replay that one too. I was looking at the scorebook, marking down the stat, and I missed. I heard the crowd erupt.
Yep, that was one of those moments. I don't know what the kids call it now, but it was tasty. Tigers with their biggest lead of the night at 14. 4:02 left, third quarter. Eastham, Staley, Krippas, Hutchings, and Rigdon on the floor for your Tigers. The 12 checked in. We don't have him on the roster, but we'll figure it out. Harmon hands the ball off to Radel. Hesitation, he loses it out of bounds. It'll go to the Tigers. Just an unforced error that time. Tigers 14-point lead and the basketball. Now they extend that 2-3 all the way up to half court. Tigers in no hurry. Should have been a kick, wasn't. Radel picks it up, avoids a pair of Tigers and lays it off the glass for 2. That was definitely a kick. Rigdon to Krippas. Oh, Hutchings was cutting toward Krippas. Krippas airmailed the pass. Back-to-back turnovers for the Tigers.
Offense has gone in spurts tonight, good and bad.
Yeah, there's a little extension of that 2-3 zone. It's kind of threw the Tigers for a loop here out of that timeout. Now they'll pick up half court. Nearing 3 minutes, third quarter. Radel, nowhere to go, loses the handle. It'll stay with the Pirates. Radel to inbound. All the way up top to Harmon. Under 3 left, third quarter. Tigers up by 12. Banana top of the key. Now McMeekin. Now Radel. Lob pass over the top. Randall couldn't handle it. Turnover. Tigers have numbers. Rigdon will pull up from the free throw line. Shot short. Eastham with the follow. Couldn't get it to go. Gets it back. And he'll head to the line. Nope, on the floor. No shooting foul.
Second foul on the team. Who'd they get for that one?
Banana, I believe.
Yep, his second.
Kelby Bierman will come back in. He picked up 2 fouls early and has really not been a factor in this. Just 2 points on the night. Eastham gets it in. He goes to work on Venata. Hutchings to Staley. Eastham trying to get open down low, working hard against Venata.
They are scrapping under there.
Hutchings gets it in to Eastham. Carter goes to work. Spins front of the rim. Nice soft touch off the rim, off the glass, and through the hoop. Leads back up to 14. Bierman has a shot blocked by Eastham. And a push off the ball against Cumberland.
Foul number 3.
That's 30. That's Venata again.
Yep, that's his third.
Yeah, he's kind of wild out there. Rigdon looking to add to the biggest lead of the night for the Tigers. He dribbles left, corner to Hutchings. Staley goes right side. Right in the front of the free throw line was Hutchings. Nobody around him, but Maddox knocks it down. He's got 5.
They want to pass that look up.
40-24, minute 10 left. Venata's got it at the elbow. Now Bierman will fire a 3. No good. Rebound Stewart. Now Radel off a screen. Shot from the elbow, no good. Venata had it, lost it to Hutchings. Tigers will hold for 1. Cumberland standing that defense and a pass right to Coach Brinkley.
He's wide open.
I know he can still knock it down from there. It's the second time that Staley's cut and the ball has been there and he's not. So Cumberland with a chance to cut into the 16-point deficit. Half a minute left. Venata top to Bierman. Now Kelby Bierman. He goes to work. His shot from 10 rolls around and in. 15 seconds left, third quarter. Full court pressure from the Pirates. Corner to Staley, back to Rigdon. Clock's at 7. Nice find that time. All alone underneath was Carter Eastham. Last points of the quarter belong to the Tigers. They lead at 42-26. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes here on the Parasports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Tigers have won the first 3 quarters, the last one by a 10-7 margin. Their lead is 42-26. Cumberland scored the first 5 points of that third quarter. Tigers close with a flurry to stretch that lead to 16.
Yeah, we needed that flurry. We've outscored or outdone in the turnover category there, 6-2 in that third quarter. We only had 4 in the first half. So Tigers got to do a better job protecting the ball, and that's not one.
And it's going to go to Cumberland, even though Jackson was knocked to the deck. Can't be lackadaisical with that basketball. Pirates got a finger on it for the second time and another turnover. Big hill to climb for the Pirates. Radel's got it, guarded by Staley. Top it goes to Stewart. Kelby Bierman, nowhere to go. Caleb Bierman, shot from the elbows, no good. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Tigers. Full court pressure now from the Pirates. Wondered when they was going to get into this.
The way we've been protecting the ball, I would have done it sooner.
Absolutely. Eastham all alone underneath. He's going to finish through contact. Ahead to the line for a 3-point opportunity.
Or maybe that's why they didn't pressure sooner. I don't know.
Got somebody with a court vision of Jackson Rigdon out there. He's going to find the open man. 99 times out of 100. Eastham completes the three-point play. Maybe just the second free throw made of the night for the Tigers.
It was only the first attempted since the first quarter.
Biggest lead of the night for the Tigers at 19, 45-26, 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Harmon hands the ball off to Bierman. Spin move against Eastham, couldn't get it to go. Eastham another board, or Krippus another board.
Another Carter.
Another Carter. Staley in the corner. He'll drive to the hoop. Through contact, finishes. Jacob Staley. Back quickly comes Bierman. He comes to a stop. Now Radel. Off a screen. His three is good. Pretty shot. Cameron Radel's got a really good looking shot.
Yes,
He's
he does.
just a sophomore also. Cumberland's going to take a full timeout. We will as well. Be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
.6:42 left. Tigers in full control of this one. They lead at 47-29. Cumberland out of the timeout after a three from Radel. He's tied for the lead points in the game with Jackson Rigdon. They each have 14. The winner of this will advance to Friday night's championship game against the Lawrenceville Indians. That will be at 6:30. Tigers hold on for the win. We'll bring that game to you.
Tigers went with a vanilla offense last Friday against Lawrenceville in hopes of meeting them again this Friday and being able to pull out all the stops. So
yeah, no need in tipping your hand or showing anything. Krippus gets it in. Now Staley trapped in the corner. Full court pressure from the Pirates. He loses the handle off his leg, or excuse me, off Cumberland's leg. It'll stay with the Tigers. Krippus once again into Staley. Now to Rigdon. Not making any gain, but now we are. And a foul near midcourt.
yeah, Staley had a good look at the basket and just kept driving. And the Cumberland guy there just couldn't keep up. .25. Caleb Bierman's second foul.
Krippus lob pass in to Eastham. Now back to Rigdon. Loses the handle, hit across the face. Nothing called. Bierman out of control. It's going to go back to the Tigers. Boy, Jackson got smacked right in the chops on that. Nothing called.
That was a tough turnover there.
Coach Brinkley not happy about it. I don't blame him. Staley, middle to Hutchings. Tigers break. Krippus to Rigdon. Finally.
They're trying to get their 5 fouls, I think, already.
Kelby Bierman's got a bunch of them. He's got 3. 2 of them on back-to-back trips, one that wasn't called. He'll head to the bench. Venata will come back in. Venata's got 3 fouls as well. Tigers were 2 fouls away from shooting free throws. Not that we're stellar from the line tonight, but eventually they're going to start falling. Eastham looking for help. He's going to go to work against the big fella. He drives baseline, stepped on the line.
A lot of turnovers, 9 here in the second half.
Yeah, the second half's been really sloppy. Radel, guarded by Staley. Left side to Caleb Bierman. He drives baseline, nearly goes to the ground. All alone is Harmon, just daring him to shoot. Now he drives hard off the glass. Krippus with the board. I think he needs 2 points for a double-double. We'll say that at least. Get him right here, Carter. Sets a screen for Rigdon. He pulls up from 18, no good. Radel pull up for 3, no good. Krippus off his hands, off of Zach Harmon's hands. It'll go to the Tigers. Pretty nice luxury. You can extend the lead with one of your starters on the bench. Vitale spent the entirety of this fourth quarter on the pine with those fouls. Following the technical, Rigdon out to Staley. All alone from the elbow. No good. Rigdon with the board and a turnover. Bierman bounce pass ahead to Venata. He finishes off the glass. Now Krippus will bring it across. Back to Staley, dangerous pass. They do get it across. Nobody within 15 feet of the basket. Carter Easton's going to try a 3 short. There with the cleanup. There
and
we go.
one.
If that ain't a double-double. Offensive rebound for Crippy and a putback and a chance for 3. Carter has a shot at free throw tonight. Maybe he's our secret weapon. No good. Staley with nearly an offensive rebound. Cumberland just standing around and waiting. Bierman stops, pops, short. Hutchings with the board. Student section letting them know about that shot. Rigdon, another crossover, scoop, and a finish for Jack.
He has not gotten that to fall tonight much.
He's
Good to
just
see
down
him
there playing
finish
a little,
on that one.
little playground basketball down there for Jackson now.
I think Carrick was hoping to check back in there. Foul number 5 on Kelby Bierman, though. He's done for the night.
Not a lot of actual floor time for Bierman tonight. Picked up those 5 fouls in a hurry. Rigdon misses the free throw and steals it away. And he's hammered. He's going to shoot 2. He did finish that, but it's going to be free throws the rest of the way for the Tigers. Rigdon may be near a triple-double. Steals and assists and points. He's got 16. Senior's first free throw is good.
All right.
The streak is over. Tigers make a free throw. They lead at 52-31. Tally's going to come back in. Great minutes from Maddox Hutchings in a pinch hitting role here in the fourth quarter. Most of the third as well. Radel, cross the line, thought about a 3. Instead to McMeekin. From the elbow is Venata. His shot rolls around, no good. Vitale with a board. Three and a half left in the game. Tigers in control, up by 22. Easton keeps it, drive, spins, shot blocked. Kept alive. Rigdon saves it, but out of bounds.
And they're going to give it to us?
They are.
All right.
Now they're going to talk about it. I didn't see it touch anybody, but
I didn't either.
we're also about 200 feet away. Say it was last touched by the Pirates. Tiger ball, 3:23. Eastham couldn't finish at the front, gets his own board, has it knocked away. Student section calling for Quinn to come into the ball game.
Yeah, coach is playing it up. He's asking for more.
Staley gets it to Rigdon. 3 minutes left.
Hey, here comes Xavier.
Rigdon drives, bounce pass left for Staley. Couldn't handle it, keeps it alive, bounces off a Pirate.
Good heads-up play there by Staley.
That was a fastball to the chest, and there's not much meat on number 12's bones, and he's feeling that. Xavier Quinn checks into the contest. If you watched our earlier game against Chrisman, Xavier lit up Evelyn Jim, coming off the bench, knocking down 3 threes. He's got had an opportunity.
He hit a couple down in Lawrenceville last week.
He's got a pretty shot, that's for sure. Rigdon trying to find Q. Waits, Vitale cuts, skip pass to Xavier, but low and outside.
Turnover for the Tigers, number 11 here, second half.
Carrick more of a receiver than a passer.
Yeah.
Radel, top of the key. One nice two-man game that time as he finds Venata cutting to the rim. Tigers up by 20, 2:15 left. Looking for Quinn. Has it stolen away. Radel's got it. Took an extra step, nothing called, but Caleb Bierman finishes. Xavier knocks down a 3 in front of that student section. This place is going to erupt.
Yeah, it is.
Radel.
Hope he does.
Keeps his dribble alive. Left-handed shot. No good, but he'll head to the line to shoot 2. So Tigers will face the Lawrenceville Indians once again. The result first 2 times these teams played was not very pretty, but a lot more on the line Friday night.
Another missed free throw. Cumberland calling off the Dogs now.
Yeah, between these 2 teams, I'm more shocked when we make a free throw than when we miss them anymore. Radel rattles one out. Easton with a rebound. Xavier's all alone now. Jackson's got his eyes on his classmate. Quinn's got it. Rigdon into Eastham.
Oh,
There's a 3 from Quinn, no good. Vitale knocked it out of bounds. It'll go to the Pirates.
they're letting them play at this point. That was a huge foul there on Eastham.
Line change for the Tigers. Quinn will stay out there, everybody else out. Nice night of work from the starting 5 and Maddox Hutchings for the Tigers. Hutchings, Brown, Mills, Calhoun, and Quinn on the floor for the Tigers. Pirates lose the basketball out of bounds off Matthew Redfern. 67 seconds left. Mills across the timeline. Now Quinn to Hutchings. Mills nowhere to go. Skip pass across to Brown. Now Hutchings. Clock rolls, 40 seconds. Ethan Brown, right side. Up top to Mills. Calhoun drives, is fouled. Fouled before the contact on the floor. Either way, Andre will head to the line and shoot 2.
Foul number 22, Matthew Redfern, is first.
Andre knocks the first one home. 28.3 left. Tigers up by 19. Make it 20. Tigers with a rematch against the Indians. Back-to-back Friday nights. Here's a 3 from number 50. Not a number you see very often.
No, it's not.
And a foul. And free throws coming for Cumberland, 9.8 left.
Ooh. Not a lot of arch on that one.
Probably pretty stiff. Been sitting on that bench for better part of an hour and a half.
They got cushy chairs down there. They're not sitting on benches anymore.
Ethan Brown with the rebound, and that's going to do it. Tigers don't even have to cross midcourt. They will advance to the regional championship game on Friday night with a 55-35 win over the Cumberland Pirates. We'll be back with final stats and thoughts from victorious Coach Brinkley here on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Welcome back to Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Tigers advanced to the regional championship game on Friday night with a convincing 55-35 win over the Cumberland Pirates. We're joined now by Tiger head coach Chase Brinkley. And Coach, we got a lead, protected it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that we haven't done a lot of this year. Actually extended the lead as well. You know, we had a couple guys with foul troubles. The lead got down to 7, and all of a sudden it's back up to 12. So just a great job of maintaining that gap between the two. And, boy, the shot selection in that first half from us is kind of unreal.
Yeah, we did a good job. Did a good job the first half. We had 3 early turnovers. First quarter, we only had 4 in that first half, and then we got a little loose. We got a little complacent and got a little, just thinking we were okay and we were in the clear once we got up a little bit. Eastham hasn't taken a 3 all year and takes a 3 with 4 minutes left. It's a 16-point game at that point. It's like it's not over, fellas. We got to stay locked in from the entire game. But did a good job. We did a good job. They executed our game plan very well. Our boys, stayed on their right hand. We knew they were good right-hand drivers. Two's a really good player. We did a heck of a job of closing those gaps and stunting in the gaps and making sure. And Jackson, we put on a guy that hasn't scored a bunch, so let him be kind of the rover, and he made some big plays, big steals like he normally does. So, it was a good team win. It was good. It's the first time that Paris has been in a regional championship in a while. I don't know how long, but
2013. Yeah.
Since 13.
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
So we got our hands. We got. We've got a tough one on Friday for sure, but we're going to enjoy this one tonight. I'm going to get to work and get some film, and hopefully we can take care of Lawrence.
Talk a little bit about the play of Carter Krippus tonight. Stepped up big time. Not known as a scorer. Definitely, he just generally does all the dirty work, the stuff that doesn't get into the paper. But tonight we got him for a double-double. Probably unofficially, but just kind of dominated the boards, ending with 11 points on the night, and just a great job from him. One of those guys that you need. You need that third scorer, that fourth scorer, and he's the one that stepped up tonight and did the job.
Yeah, he did a heck of a job defensively too.
Mm-hmm.
People don't give him they'll watch, people will watch, and I watch. I get frustrated with him sometimes not sitting down in a stance, but I mean he is athletic and he does a good job. He stayed on 23's right hand, and he didn't let him get going. He frustrated him a little bit, but yeah, I mean he got up and could have dunked that one. I think he surprised himself on that putback there in the second quarter or so. But yeah, he did a heck of a job. I didn't realize he had a double-double, but he's probably had multiple games where he's had 10-plus boards, but he doesn't score a ton. But he's capable. And shoot around today, I mean he was knocking him down. He was locked in. He came in. He's my student helper, 8th hour. He came in, got a lot of shots up. So, I mean, our guys are focused. They're locked in this week, and it showed tonight because that's a good team. They're 22-10. coming into this one. So we did a good job. I know they were kind of beat up. That was the first game that 34, their big 6'7" kid down low, had been back. He rolled his ankle pretty good, and I know he'd been in a boot, so he didn't play their first round against Robinson, then came in. But I thought Eastham did a good job. Got in foul trouble a little bit. I got a little frustrated. We didn't stay on their right hand one time. You know, we had a little lapse and then get our second and third fouls there. But yeah, overall, guys did a great job. Maddox Hutchings came in, hasn't played a ton of minutes this year, but he did a heck of a job coming in guard, made some big shots, made some big cuts, and got some big rebounds and stuff. So, I mean, all around. I mean, Jake Staley had been sick. He didn't play our last game against Lawrenceville, had the flu, and then he comes in. I mean, he's driving. He understands that he can do more than just shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah, I was going to touch on that too. You don't see Jacob going to the rim a lot. Yeah. Saw it almost every time he touched it the ball tonight, which is good to see because he's got that ability to finish at the rim. With he's got some strength.
He's got some athleticism.
Yes.
And he can get up around the rim too. So we got some guys. We got athletes. We can guard and we can match up with Lawrenceville. It's just whether or not we can box them out. We didn't box them out very well last game, and let Goff, that's a really good player, and Wilson get on the offensive glass. And they're a really good team. That's why they're number one in our subsectional. We've got our hands, we've got it cut out for us on Friday, but we'll be ready. We'll go to work and we'll get these guys focused in. And like I said, we've had a good week of practice, getting prepared for these guys. They knew, the object of this week is get a regional championship on our home floor, so that's what we're going to try to do.
That'll be nice, and we'll be right here with you, Coach. Appreciate you stopping by, and we'll talk to you on Friday night.
Thanks, guys.
Tiger head coach Chase Brinkley stopping by, giving thoughts on his team's 20-point win tonight against the Cumberland Pirates, 55-35. Turn it over to my partner, BJ Pheasant, for some final stats.
All right. Well, I'll run down Cumberland's scoring. They were led by Cameron Rodel, however you say it there. He had 14 points. And then it got pretty sparse. They had 4 from the Biermans apiece, 4 from Vernada, 2 from Harmon, and 3 apiece for Chase Stewart and Cade McMeekin. They were 11 of 32 from the floor, 34%, 4 of 8 for three-pointers for 50%. Abysmal 1 of 9 from the free throw line. We weren't much better. The Tigers, they were led in scoring by Jackson Rigdon, who finished with 18. Carter Krippus had 10. Maddox Hutchings 5. Jacob Staley 6. Calhoun chipped in a couple free throws late in the game. Carrick Vitale had 5. And Carter Eastham had a real slow start, finally got going and finished with 9 points. The Tigers were 18 of 42 for 42% shooting. 3 of 10 for 30% on three-pointers. And all 3 of them came real big in a big run there at the end of the second quarter. And then the rest of them we were just kind of throwing up there at the end of the game. So three-pointers were few and far between tonight. It's kind of a good thing to see for us, I think. Free throws, though, they were sparse. 5 of 12, 41%. We had 16 turnovers to Cumberland's 14. But in the end, we get the win. We advance to 18-14 on the season and move on to the regional championship Friday night.
Tall task ahead of the Tigers. They face the Lawrenceville Indians on Friday night. Tip time is at 6:30. We'll be on air around 6:15 to bring you the pregame show. Appreciate you all joining us tonight. Once again, your Tigers victorious by a score of 55-35. My partner, BJ Pheasant, and for Nathan Bell running the 1s and 2s for us tonight. It's Jeff Chambers. We'll talk to you on Friday night here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night.
This has been Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Will and Mary Ann Majors, and the Mary Lou Pine family.